Chance is an infamous figure within certain online spaces, and well deserved too, and everything that comes towards him is well deserved. However, when people cover what happens to his technology, they rarely go after the parts which actually, I find interesting, which is what actually went down. And of course, in this segment, we'll be talking about his precious fat decks that got destroyed. Here is Cyrax And Technology.
And new gaming PC, bro.
My Xbox!
Yo, they placed a kill in the goddamn thing.
So, this is not going to be in chronological order, obviously, but it's going to be in like a event-to-event basis, and I'll tell you if there's anything that's out of, order. But anyways, before we take a look at his shit getting absolutely destroyed, let's take a look at his setup before his shit got destroyed.
Hey, Gora, what up, dude? So here's my current setup. We got...
I'm usually not the one to go after someone because they have a dirty-ass room, but Jesus Christ. We already know who you are. We all know that you go after people that are not as of age as people usually want it. You like it rarer than other people, but I'm taking a well-cooked steak instead of you taking a raw steak, alright? Either ways, your room is messy, your fucking PO and N keys are worn off, and the R1 is starting to wear off, so I'm not too sure what you're going to do there. What you're searching up, I don't know if it starts with a K or not, but, probably should get that checked out by some sort of government agency.
PC with Xbox, new mic setup, new seat, which kind of needs fixed, and new gaming PC, bro. This is basically my new setup with extra space.
Okay, sorry for the bomb. Let's see what's in this room right now. So we got a goblin mask, which is very fitting for a goblin. We got what looks like to be the clutch, brake, and throttle pedal for a Lenovo Geo5 steering wheel and pedal set, which is very interesting. We got 2 MIDI keyboards. 2 mugs, because you always need some sort of like, goblin juice, some like goblin, goblin gruel, like liquefied goblin gruel, just so you can keep on feeding yourself. Wait, I was wrong. There's 3 fucking... How many MIDI keyboards does one guy need? I have 1 right beside me. That's all I need. We also got what looks to be many empty boxes, many, clothes, bags on the ground, a closet filled with Sally's clothes, notebooks, TV remote, and a wooden katana, which he threatened Marty and I believe John a few times with. And we also have it looks like to be a charging brick in that bag too. I don't care.
Anyways, I want to know what you think about the new setup, bro.
Now, since we saw, he obviously has some good stuff, but is he smart enough to really use it? If we know anything about the goblin, you already know the answer, but to the people that are not as well initiated, to put this in consideration, even the most uninitiated people I know better to do what he did.
It's fucking work. And then as you can see right here, I'm going to continue to Windows. And it'll pop up here in just a sec. And then I get this.
He fell for a meme, but luckily that was before he reviewed his entire setup. Does that mean that he knows better not to run random stuff or trust random people on the internet now? Well, in short words, of course not. He never fucking learns. Matter of fact, he ended up getting his whole fucking computer ratted. And they ended up destroying that install of Windows 2. Who would have fucking thought?
Stokes, me and him made a deal.
At this moment, you can really tell that the Unga Bungas in his brain is finally actually turning some amount cogs, but obviously not all of them. It's quite obvious he doesn't really understand what the fuck just happened. And to be fair, if I had something like this pop up on my own computer, I would have, I don't know, first off, unplugged the fucking computer from power, then from Ethernet, and then wonder what the hell just happened. Because normally, your computer would not pop up with Chinese text like that. In the spaces I'm in, this is what we consider getting pwned. Because at this point, you didn't really do anything. You didn't do anything weird. You didn't do anything else except install one random file that some person on Discord sent you. And now, you got that popping up on your computer and you're like, oh no, what's that about? Now, the only thing you do right now is hope that no one stole your fucking data. And it's going to leak it to everyone to see and see that you like eating rocks. Oh wait, that's exactly what happened to him.
Dallas and Stokes started arguing with each other.
Okay, at this point, any reasonable person would have actually turned off their computer if a program just turned on and you're like, okay, what is this about? But apparently Chance is on a different brainwave than anyone else because he's still on it, and now he's looking at like an orangutan trying to figure out how the fuck to make fire. I'm not gonna bore you the rest. The person who edited this video, which is N-Word Boy, decided to leave out Chance for us in the entire video. And basically what happened was, the person who had access to Chance's computer ran a virus named MEMS. And this one brings me back because MEMS was developed when I was still in fucking middle school. So, here we go. I'm seeing the same thing I saw that many years ago. And when I was way less smart and ran it on my main, and I ended up having to reinstall Windows and recover files. But hey, I learned something valuable that day. Okay, let's start with my favorite part of fucking Cyrax. Him plugging in shit where it doesn't belong. And no, that's not an analogy for something else he definitely did at one point. I'm saying, like, him plugging in random USB sticks into his Xboxes and stuff like that. However, I think the best place to start is with the first time he bricked his Xbox. By plugging in one of these devices right here, a USB killer. Well, this is not a USB killer. It's a standard 32 gig, SanDisk, cruiser drive. I believe it currently has a Ubuntu installation or some shit on it, but either ways, let's take a look.
Well. Isn't a surprise to speak to y'all.
That's not Goon, that's
Mr.
fucking
Cyrax,
Chris.
I hope you're enjoying your little package Mr. MF Goon intercepted.
Screw off, man.
What got intercepted? What got intercepted? Wait a minute.
His package
How are you
got it.
enjoying your little package, Mr. Cyrax? Mr. MF Goon intercepted it.
What fucking package?
The USB stick dumb.
The one I fucking sent?
Cyrax, we just bricked your Xbox.
No, I fucking had mods loaded. Those were the ones.
We know where you are. We have
Oh my god.
It never gets old seeing Cyrax stare at the computer screen in complete disillusion, wondering what the fuck happened. And then finally, that one cog that's connected up to a piece of dental floss that Sally pulls once in a while finally turns, and he realizes, wait a minute, I'm actually in fucking trouble. And he actually starts raging out. Oh wow, I'm in new clothes. It's kind of like an entire day has passed. I definitely got one up on Chance there because I actually changed my clothes out for a day. Anyways, Chance cannot just refuse to plug in shit to his computer and stuff like this. I know that was the first time he did it. This was back in when his Xbox got first bricked. However, he did this 5 times after that point, around 5 to 6 times. Here is my Panasonic CF62, for instance, right? This I had for about 2 years about now. This thing's still in pristine condition, right? If we put that in consideration, Chance gonna have a piece of technology for more than a year before he bricks it. This laptop right here was manufactured back in '96. Keep in mind, this thing is about as old as Chance, and yet it still looks way better than him and way better wear and tear and shape than him. So if this computer is able to look better than you, Chance, you need to fucking fix yourself. So keep in mind, he cannot take care of stuff well enough to be able to own it for more than a year. But again, he accepted an offer to get an Xbox Elite Series controller. And guess what that was? You know that one Pink Floyd song? Probably his most popular song ever? You know, it goes dun 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 dun. That's what it became.
Do it.
Okay, yeah, that's why I love that clip so much, because other than the fact that the laughter in that part was contagious as hell, it just really proved, like, he just falls for anything. Cyrax falls for anything. You give him $1 and it'll be counterfeit, and yet he'll still try to buy a Snickers with that. Even if it had the most obvious counterfeit marks, he will still try to buy a Kit Kat, ignoring the fact that Kit Kats are not even $1 anymore. You know, any person that's technical in the audience, whenever they update their computer's BIOS, assuming that they ever do it, to be fair, I haven't updated my BIOS in like about a year now, what's the only thing that you really see on the screen while the BIOS update is happening? Do not turn off the computer until the update is done, right? Anyone with a lack of brain cell that's able to read at more at a 5th grade level is usually able to see, wait a minute, maybe I shouldn't try to fucking restart my computer while it's in the middle of a BIOS update. Keep in mind, it's not like Windows where you can reinstall it. Not every motherboard has a second BIOS button you can press and be able to, like, recover. If you break your BIOS, most likely you have to have someone either repair your motherboard or buy a new one completely. I have the hardware to reflash my motherboard with external means if I have to. But I'm betting you this right now, Chance does not. That secure flash fail message, by the way, means that that's either the wrong BIOS for the wrong motherboard, or it's not even a BIOS image to start with. So what I'm assuming here is that the troll sent him a USB stick with that doesn't even include the correct BIOS or not even a BIOS at all, and told him to flash it. That's not even, by the way, most of your BIOSes will come in either a .bin or a variation of .bin when it comes to actually getting your BIOS up to date, getting everything else ready to do. Technically, it's not called a BIOS, it's called a UEFI, but again, they're interchangeable today. Who cares? Anyways, whenever you see this, that's usually your sign to fucking stop. You did something wrong, restart. To be fair, the goblin probably never learned what the word fail means in school. You know, he got aged out of high school. He didn't even graduate. He got aged out, so. And of course, Chance being the smart mongoloid he is, he proceeded to do this about 7 more times until we eventually got an amazing, juicy conclusion to what actually happened. And I guess, you can guess, everyone can guess what happened to his computer afterwards. You know, when you look at it and then you turn it on, fans roll up, keep up at a steady pace, no dips, no nothing, full throttle. You look at your graphics card, it's still going full throttle. Then you just look at your screen, there's absolutely nothing. And you realize, wait a minute, this is going to be a long night. And this is not because something happened while I was off. This is because, in this case, he did it to himself. Simulated power outage inside of his brain.
Yep, they placed a kill in the goddamn thing. Oh, wait, maybe not. Yep. Fuck!
Okay, this video is a little bit older than the one shown before. However, this was soon after his first Xbox got bricked, and he was promised to be sent a new computer. A nice, cromulent computer, right? And I'm guessing you already know how people treat goblins, and rightfully so.
Some fan mail from a fan, which is gonna be pretty fucking cool. I'm excited. It feels pretty light, so hopefully there's something cool in this. Who knows? But let me go grab my box cutter, because look at the size of this mug, man. This thing's huge. This is from... It doesn't say who it's from. It says, Dear Williams, I'm a huge fan of yours, listening to your music and videos when I'm fixing computers in my shop. Nice! I watched a video recently where you said that you really needed a new laptop. My heart goes out to people that need right equipment and that can help an artist like yourself further their career. Nice! Anybody that knows me knows what I do with my fan letters, dude. Right there, man. Straight up. Bro, no way. Get the fuck out. No shit. Microsoft Service Pro. Bro. Bro, this is unfucking real. Really, dude? Really, man? Ha ha ha. Very fucking funny, idiot. I mean, it's not all bad. Alright, so that just basically plugs into that. You know, I might be able to do something with this. I mean, I'm pretty sure I could probably hook this shit up. I'm pretty sure I can hook this up to the computer. Hold on 1 second. Dude, all I gotta do is fucking get a screen, eh?
All we have to do is get a fucking screen. Cyrax, you know what that screen is, right? That screen you're talking about is the entire computer for the fucking Surface Pro. You see that little keyboard you have? That's only the keyboard. Only thing that has is the keyboard and probably some USB ports. That screen portion you speak of is the entire computer. What you got there is nothing. You lose. Good day, sir.
You know, in essence, all in all, even though you tried to pull a prank, still got a good keyboard out of it. Fuck it. I even got a cable for whatever else I might need. Shit. You know, y'all should figure by now that you guys ain't fooling me, man. I know how to make use of shit that y'all trolls send me, dude. I mean, have you not figured that out by now? I'm really good with making use of the shit that you dumb fuck trolls send my way. The joke's on you. Hey, if anything, I got free soundproofing, bitch.
You know, when people get desperate, they grasp at straws like what Cyrax is doing here. You know, you killed my mom, took her purse, stole all my money, broke everything I have, but hey, at least you didn't take my Hot Wheels car. Does this look familiar to you, Chance? Want it back? You're not getting it back. My micro drone took it from your room. And that used to be on your desk all the time. You wonder why it's no longer on your desk? Right here. Proof.
Thanks for the free Xbox cord, you fucking idiot. What, you thought I was gonna get mad? Hell no, bro. I literally got a spare cable for my Xbox, dude, so...
Well.
That's a big up for me, bro. That's a win for me. I even got this for my phone.
Oh, hell no!
Yeah, the joke's on you. This is what happens when you're a fake fan. See this letter? Fake fans get ripped to shreds, bitch. See this trash can right here, bruh? In the trash you go, motherfucker. And hey, all I gotta do now is get the... And hey, you kinda saved me a little bit, dude. Like, dead ass, you kinda helped me out a little bit, because all I gotta do now is get the top piece of this, and I'm set to go, fucking. So essentially, you basically did me a favor. All I gotta do is get the screen part of this, and I'm good.
Oh yeah, so the only thing I need to do was buy the thingamabobber for the thingamajig to make 2.1 gigawatts of power, just don't go to the pass and slap myself in the face for falling for this package. Is that what you mean, Cyrax? I bang so. You know, I would love to talk about Cyrax all day, but apparently I'm a responsible adult with things to do, places to be, and eventually somewhere to die. So, I sadly cannot talk about him all day, but hey, at least he's gonna be here making fun shit up, because the last time I recorded, as in like yesterday, within that day break, like 5 different things already happened to Cyrax. He already been back online doing stuff. So, yeah, this is fun. Anyways, have a great day, and, you know, I have a job to attend to.